Good morning, students. As you know, my name is Selma Mejia. Today is Monday, October 12, 2020. I hope that you feel great, excellent in your house, taking the necessary measures about the situation that we are living in our country, about the pandemic. Okay, for this week, I have one interesting and amazing topic. I hope that you learn a new vocabulary. I hope that you practice the knowledge that you have. I hope that you can create sentences using the vocabulary that we are going to see. The topic for this week is, if you see, directions. But in order to use directions, we need to use preposition place. Both are together in order to give a specific directions to someone. For example, if you see in these pictures, I have many places. Places like a school, like a bank, like a library, like a restaurant, like a park. For example, I'm going to give you one sentence about, the school is in front of the park. That it is one specific directions using preposition place. Here I have one questions for you. What are directions? Direction is defined as the path that something takes, the path that must be taken to reach a specific place. Directions is when you ask to find someone or something in a specific place. As I told you, when we use directions, it is when we want to know for someone or something, that someone that it is in one specific place or one specific place that you want to know. That it is directions using prepositional place. Don't forget that when we use directions, we need to use prepositional place in order to give a specific directions. Here I have prepositional place. I have a list about some prepositional place. For example, the first one is across from. The number 2 it is between. The number 3 it is around the corner. The number 4 it is next to. The number 5 it is in front of. And the number 6 it is behind. Exist many prepositional place, but in this case I only have 6 that we need to use when we are giving directions. For example, here I have a map. This is a map about one specific city. Here you are going to find different places and the name of the different strips in this map. Okay, for example, if you want to know the preposition place next to, you are going to use, for example, here using pharmacy and city hospital. For example, if you want to know about the pharmacy and you ask to someone, where is the pharmacy? That person is going to answer, the pharmacy it is next to the city hospital. That it is a specific directions using prepositional place next to. Okay, if you want to know about police station, for example, and you ask, where is the police station? Directions. That police station it is around the corner, 2nd Avenue. Excellent, amazing. If you want to know about the university, for example, and you say, okay, where is the university? Okay, the university is next to the bank and bookstore. In that case, you are going to use the prepositional place in order to give directions. Here, what prepositions are important? Okay, prepositions are important because they act as vital markers to the structure of a sentence. They mark a special relationship between people, objects, and locations. When we are talking about prepositional place and directions, both are together. Both have a relationship between people, objects, and locations. Don't forget that. Prepositions help to communicate real meaning about places. When we use preposition, you are giving direction about a specific place, real place in that city. For example, here in this picture, I have bank, restaurant, theater, and zoo. And here I have two different examples using prepositional place in order to give directions. For example, the Azteca Bank is in front of the school. Where is the prepositional place? In the first sentence, the prepositional place is in front of. The number 2, the university is next to the library. In this case, I'm using another prepositional place. The university is next to the library. Where it is the prepositional place? The prepositional place it is next to. Don't forget that we are going to use prepositional place in order to give a specific direction for a specific place in that city or in the country. Don't forget that. And don't forget the list of the different prepositions that we are going to use depend the place that you are going to give that direction. If you are going to use in front of, next to, between, behind, across, okay, you don't need to forget that. Okay, thank you, students. This is all for this day. I hope that this video help you in order to know about what is prepositional place, how we can use prepositional place in order to give directions. I hope that you learned a specific vocabulary for you. And don't forget that you need to put in practice all the knowledge that you have. All the vocabulary that you learned, you need to put in practice in order to develop your competences. Bye, students.